Hi everybody, welcome back. It's your boy Sir Drink Something, and this is Gan, my baby boy. Now, you've tuned in to Laugh It Up. I promised to bring you something interesting. Excuse me. Been getting a lot of stuff done today. Just hopped in the car, so we're gonna roll the window for you. Yes. And we're going to get a drink for us. So, apologize for the heavy breathing. Slow moving around and stuff. Waterloo sparkling water, grape. 0 calories, zeros all the way down. And I think we tried summer berry or mixed berry, something like that. And I had ordered grape. I thought grape would be kind of nice. And, well, as luck may have it, it is. Or, I mean, it will be. Whoa. Chill out, chill out. Got bumps in the road. Nope. You alright? You good? I had him in the car in a little bit, mostly because, I mean, the only times I get in the car are work. So he's more of an inside. We go for walks. He plays outside a little bit, a couple times a day. We get out. Obviously, I am not the most exercising of daddies, but boom, boom. Careful. Need to put the seat back in. I think I've got a hammock thing for SUVs to go in the back, and turn signal. Okay, so it's just gone. But that gives him a little more of an easier way of dealing with things. This way, he can sit down and chill. Oh, it's kind of nice. Definitely a lighter, sparkling water than I was expecting. Roll that window up a little bit because actually, yeah, that's gonna be it. If I roll it up, his window up, he'll get up trying to go to the window. So anyway, but yeah, he's got a leash, about a 6 foot, or is that 6 to 5 foot maybe? But when it has it's expanding. Expandable. I mean, not like pull out, but like it's ribbed, so there's a bit more. So like he pulls, there's a bit more of a tug. But also on the end of it, there is a flippable hookup for a seatbelt. So he gets basically a good 4 foot, I think it's only 4 foot and a half range. So he can't jump out the window, but he can stick his whole head out. And I like that. I really, really do. It's got just the right amount of grape to give you the taste, but not like the full-on flavor of grape. And then there's the sparkling water. So it's nice. It's a bit refreshing. I kind of dig it a little bit, but it's sparkling water, flavored sparkling water. So you get what you're expecting. Goodness. Okay, so I say I give it. Try this again to get my bearings. gonna give it a 6. It's not bad. It's okay. Definitely something if you like grape, but you're not interested in like getting a full like grape soda, but you want water, you want carbonation, and you want a little bit of flavor, and you like grape, go for it. Waterloo has got some really good tasting stuff. I haven't tried adding any sweeteners to it or anything. Yeah, I think it's more of a standalone kind of thing. Waterloo's got, I don't know, there's just something about it seems kind of classy. Maybe I'm wrong. Ooh, you're right. Careful. Yeah, I think the hammock, all the way around would be better, but he would still go back and forth. I like the fact that he's able to stick his nose out and do this every once in a while. Like I said, I haven't done it in a while, so this is kind of nice for him. He was really, really wanting to go outside, and I mean, every time we go outside, first thing he does is pee, but he didn't pee a lot. He wanted to go out and sniff things, and I was just like, okay, you wanted to go outside. He was out like 3 hours ago. He'd been out for 2. I've got a lead line. I also go walking places around the property, and so he's good. I want to get a large fenced-in yard because I really don't want. Because I don't live in town, but I definitely don't want him roaming around out here and then getting shot by somebody or getting hit, which is a family hazard. We used to raise German Shepherds. We used to. But dogs would get out, or dogs that would normally never go across the street. Like, anytime we would go outside, or they would, or like nights, they would stay in. Anytime we would go outside for any reason, if they were outside, they knew to stay around the property. And except, I guess, yeah, I hate that. Because we after the first time, I think we kind of stopped raising the German Shepherds. This wasn't like puppy mill. We had one female. When she would have a litter, we would sell some of the puppies or give some of the puppies to friends or family or whatever that were looking for a German Shepherd. And we didn't really sell them for a ton. They were registered, and it's just one of those things where it was like we only did it like a few times for the litter for the female we had, and before that my grandparents had done that for previous dogs. But it's just one of those things where it was like, no squirrel. We'd always had German Shepherds in the family, and then after the first time, like, we got hit by the car, we just kind of started buckling down. And then a couple of times when one got out, and this was years later. Yeah, no, it sucks. And yeah, you can't. Remember I said we don't live in the city; we live in the country. Yet somebody coming over. We live up at the top of a hill, and people, it's a 55 mile an hour, which is still bad. But people come across the 55 mile an hour. They come up there at about 75. They don't care. But that's just me. Jen is an inside dog. He goes out. We walk. I let him on the lead line, which is like good 30 feet. He has access to the porch and water. He's good. So I worry about him sometimes because I want him to be able to get out and. If you sit down, you won't have much of a problem. Really, I could just put you in the front seat with the whole front opening floorboard. Probably get you. That was only give him a little more socialize would be kind of nice. Because he's very well behaved for me. But all he's got to do is pay attention to me when we're in the house. When he is outside, his attention is like everywhere else. He will pay attention to me, but sometimes he'll be on his line, and I'll come outside, and I'll be like, come on outside. And he'll stand up. He'll look at me. He'll look at the world around him, and he looks back at me. I'm like, come on, let's go inside. I can't just have the door open because I got cats. And I have to literally take my foot, step on my part of the lead line that's near me, and pull on it just a little bit, like I'm kicking the ground, you know. And I put a little tug on it, and he might not even feel it because it's not taut. I mean, he's sitting, you know, he's just sitting like maybe 10 feet away from me, just chilling. But as soon as I like kick the ground or something, you know, he gets like, oh, okay. And then he's like happy to come inside. Other times he comes straight to the door, lets me unclasp him, and then he just comes inside. You know, it's not like he runs off as soon as he gets, you know, off the line. I'm talking about him so much because I brought you on here. Now the main part of my thing. It's supposed to be Waterloo's Day review. I'm not reviewing my dog today. Damn. I give you a 5 out of 5. Ian. He's a good boy. I don't know. I felt a little hesitation there, and lately I've been having a spot of issue. Look at who's there. She didn't even see. So our bookkeeper was just heading out for the day. Alright, time to pull on over, see some people. Kate, get him. I mean, get Kate. Bite him. Bite his ass. Bite him. I don't have a line with me, otherwise I'd put him on the lean line. Alright, I get rid of my trash here. But anyway, as always, I'm Sir Drinks a Lot. I'm wishing you health, wealth, and love. With enough time and gusto to enjoy it all. Down to the last drop. Y'all take care, and I'll see you later. Bye again.